Welcome back to another episode of Trail Talk. My name's Evan, we have Eric behind the camera, and today we're doing another install, but not a real install, Eric.
Okay, what's that mean?
Well, it means we don't do real install videos like we're gonna really help you get good install information. It's not all encompassing, but we are gonna show you a product. We're gonna show you basically how you install it. More so, we're gonna talk about why it's cool, why you might want it, and then any kind of like hiccups or tips that might be helpful in the install process.
Got
Is that a fair thing to say about how we do this, Eric?
it. Yeah, it's all clear now.
Okay, makes me feel no more clear. So what do I have here? Today, Eric, we have it at the table. We're going to do a modification, the bed extender for the General. We also have one of these for the Ranger. So, you know, apply similar principles to this. You can see it here. There's some light assembly, like we'll have to, right, connect this to the uprights.
Yeah, no
You
big
kind of
deal.
see the vibe. It's actually a lot more modular than you might think. And then you're gonna show, well, you're gonna show me showing.
Yes.
We're going to show, because Eric, we already have something here.
There is something there.
So we're gonna have to swap this out. Maybe we'll show how the convenience of lock and ride comes to life in that sense. But you're gonna see some different things. Someone in the comments recommended this video, Eric.
Really?
Can I just say, if you recommend something in the comments, Eric and I are going to see it. And like I said before, if nobody recommends what videos to watch, you're subject to our minds thinking of videos. This dude, where's my phone? I got a
What's his name?
Drex Hawken, actual amazing dude, I assume. Watches all the videos, comments all the time, said, hey, show me the bed extender. Drex, as quickly as we could, we got the bed extender video going. Others out there, if you want to see something, Eric and I, we don't have a lot of capability, but we have some capability to get some things.
Okay.
So there you go, bed extender video, look at that. Commenting in the comments actually does something. Drex, you're epic, dude. Okay, so a few things that we have here, Eric. We have the bed extender itself.
Yeah.
Comes in a nice little box. We're gonna put it together. We have some hardware. All we need is Phillips screwdrivers. I grabbed both that I have because I don't know what they mean by that, which kind. A Torx driver set, and then metric wrenches. Also,
Nice.
let me give you an update on the toolkit.
Oh, okay. This is a little bonus.
Sometimes you think you're doing the right thing, and you're labeling things, and you're trying to be more organized. Once upon a time, I put duct tape on here, and I labeled that duct tape so I knew. Now, Eric,
I don't see any duct tape. It's. Oh.
listen, you can't hear it.
Yeah, that's tacky.
Every single one of these has marshmallow goo
How'd that happen?
isn't even edible. So don't, if you're just watching the toolkit video and you somehow clicked on the bed extender video, don't. This is why we say we're not all-encompassing info.
Yeah.
Not here.
So is it a pro tip? Do not use duct tape.
Do not, unless you live in Antarctica or sub 70-degree temps, I would reckon.
Okay.
Label the bag straight on with permanent marker, or just remember which bag, or use different tape. We're not sure. We're not scientists. Moving on, right? So, Eric.
Yeah.
First step. Isn't the first step setting up your workspace? Look at the flat space, vehicle parked, keys. We don't even know where they are anymore.
Doesn't matter.
They're so far away, they couldn't ever turn the vehicle on.
Never.
But step two, you saw the three pieces of the bed extender. This is a really easy install, actually. I mean, most of our stuff installs like pretty easy, but even as far as that goes, very easy on this part. We had 6 total bolts.
3 tools.
3 tools. 4 of those bolts are being used, 2 on each side, to hold the 3 components together. So we have the end and the uprights or the sides, 2 bolts, Torx, a nut on each side, boom. We now have the actual extender itself. And we can even see, do you ever do the thing where you're not even done installing, but you're like,
You gotta see
just see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I have to take it apart and return it, you know. So you technically wouldn't have 2 racks in here, but you also could.
You could.
And that might be what we do. I'm not even
Yes,
joking.
That's cool.
But this is where the bed extender goes, right? Bed comes down. Like the name of it is, you are extending, right? They make these for pickup trucks, tons of stuff, Rangers. You're extending the usable space. So instead of the storage box coming to here, obviously you have more room. We'll probably fit this on with the rack here because I'm actually really liking this. And it gives us even more room, Eric.
That's so cool.
For cargo.
Yeah.
And we have overhead stuff. But what we will do is, because this is all lock and ride and very changeable, I do want to take this out, show what it looks like, and show you some other things that you can do with this, because there's more lock and ride holes up here.
Gotcha.
So, but first, also not a hard thing to like carry around. All very workable, very easy. The next step here, Eric, put it back here, is literally, we just need to put the lock and ride pieces, right? Like,
yeah, mount them up.
What if we did an edit where it was just like I threw it and it was on? Don't worry, we're not gonna get cutesy like that yet. Add the lock and ride pieces, and then there's bumpers here with little entrances so that you don't scratch up the bed.
Sure.
Not like we're that worried about it, but that'll at least there's vibration, just any of that type of stuff, dampen that, boom. And literally, we're not gonna show that exactly because it's just like put the rubber here, screw the rubber in, nothing else done. So we'll be back in one moment. Bumpers are on the bottom, you literally screw it straight in, easiest thing ever. Everything about this is just really nice and easy. Just sounded weird, like too soothing.
I liked it, it's good.
But it is. Sometimes you do installs and they're so involved or so much more involved than you think, and this has just been so smooth, which is always awesome. Also, toe update.
How was the toe?
Feeling a little better. Shoes, you can kind of see.
Ambradesa?
Does it look like this one is tied looser? Because it is, to give myself some wiggle room. But anyway, no one's worried. Next step. We just simply have to put these on, and then we're going to get into where this thing goes and all the different ways you can use it. Because while there is one obvious way to use a bed extender, there's more options, Eric.
Ooh.
Okay, let me add these and let's keep going. Eric,
Yeah.
you may be able to hear there are some riders nearby.
Yep.
I don't know if we can show those to you or not.
No, the top secret.
So I don't know if there's some amount of secrecy. We don't know how top or not. But we completed adding the lock and ride here. See?
Look at that.
Per usual, if you get up closer, Eric.
Yeah.
This is, as always, how lock and ride works. As you cam over, see that thing get fat?
Yes.
If I do it fast, boop, boop.
Yep.
So, locked, unlocked. We're gonna carry this over. Again, super light. We have the bumpers installed. First, we just gotta see how this looks with the current rack setup. So, these go down, obviously. The lock and ride pieces, by the way, are loose enough, see this? When they're in the unlocked position that I can like move them. So there's a slot here, so I can fit that one, get this one in, angle it up a little. Beautiful. I like to make sure that the lock and ride is fully interfaced with the other part it interfaces with. Okay, so they're in, Eric, as you can see. And notice also too how it basically like kind of tightens it down. So boom, locked in, locked in. Oh, okay, it's just locked forever.
That's nice. That looks
Boom.
really good.
Can come right out. How actually sick does this look? The bumpers are perfect.
That's That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
I like that.
What have we created? So, use number 1 for a bed extender. Turn your vehicle into the actual coolest setup. Okay, sort of true, but also there's other ways to use this. Shall we now cover, Eric, the other ways to use a bed extender?
Yeah, let's see it.
Let's release this guy. This is I call this the adventure bed rack. Boom. I'm actually going to take this off first so I can get a little closer, because the adventure rack is just a smidge heavier. Boop. They do need, you do need to work them up a little, but I'll tell you what, I would rather not have a super loosey-goosey system. It's kind of cool how lock and ride can be sturdy, but also so easy to take in and out, as I almost break my phone. Okay, I'm going to close this. This rack is a touch heavier due to the size.
Sure.
At some point, they must give. Okay. This guy, slightly heavier, Eric.
Yes. You just set that in the grass. I'll watch it over here.
Putting that over there. So now we have kind of back to, like, open bed.
Stop.
Right? In the bed extender category, we would have that open. Let's bring back our light friend. Huge pro, super light. Actually, in the grand scheme, that rack is also quite light. Okay, so I'm not going to fully lock this in because we already did, but this would be bed extended position.
Sure.
So you can see, gives you more room if you were doing some work, if you were hunting maybe and you needed more space for quite the catch, quite the shot. Obviously gives you some more room. Also if you were camping, doing anything where you needed more gear, Eric, boom. I would say this like 50% increase nearly.
Could be.
It's about half the width or half the depth. It's not as wide this way.
Sure.
It's a little bit less, but the extent or the way it extends is not a small amount.
Yeah, it's
so
big.
it really opens it up into a much flatter area. Super cool. But I told you there's other ways you can use this. So pop these guys out. You can choose any hole, Eric.
Okay. Why would you just not want it all the way?
So you could go there. I'll get to that in one moment.
Okay.
You could go all the way down here, Eric, and you could have something here if you needed. You could put things in this area and kind of compartmentalize.
Like a divider.
You could still close this in
Okay.
if you needed to close this and store it out of the way. Here's a way that you can use it, which, by the way, all of this on Rangers, whatever, it works the same way. So that, now we're going to do something that nobody said was possible. So we can also flip it, and if you needed to store it this way, you could do the same thing. What's super cool on a Ranger is there's more lock and ride holes, and so the bed is longer, right, Eric?
Okay.
So you can actually have enough space to basically create another section. So you could have it, basically have it like stop things from moving from one section to the other.
Like a divider.
Like a divider.
Cool.
That's the word that I wanted to say.
Nice.
So you could put a cooler on one side, you could put tools on one side, you could put whatever you need if you wanted to just keep stuff out of the way, and then still have open space or put logs there, so tools one side, whatever.
Sure.
Just gives you some different capabilities. The bed extender is very cool, but honestly, I think I like it the most paired with that other rack area.
Yeah.
So if we come back to this situation, work that in, work that in, locked. We're now back to bed extender format, and I'm now going to add back on the entire adventure rack.
Let's see it.
What have we forgot? Bed extender. Very simple concept. Honestly, I would recommend them because we're going to be using one. And just the fact that you can still have all the same space, it's super secure,
Yeah.
right?
I like it. I feel like, I don't know if you know the price, but it seems like a good bang for the buck mod.
Don't know the price. We'll put the price, pow, right here. But I do know this is definitely a good bang for the buck item. Should we both guess?
Sure. 189.
Dang it.
No.
I'm changing. I was going to say 179, but now I'm going to go 190, Bob.
Okay.
No, I'm going to say, it is I feel like it is 229.
Okay. We'll see.
It's on screen right now. We don't know who's right or wrong.
Yeah. I have no clue.
I feel like I've bested you.
You might.
Just closest, not without going over.
Got it.
I feel like I might be over.
Got it.
Okay, let me put this back on. Lock and ride you'll find super easy to work with as I'm like pulling on it. You need to sometimes shimmy it to like get it into like really seat into place. Yeah, actually, can we say this is a pro tip, Eric? If you give it like a little wiggle it, jiggle it, whatever needs to happen, it helps it seat into place if it's being stubborn with you.
Sure.
It is rubber in a like TPU plasticky rubber sleeve. So that would be a nice pro tip actually, I think. And then the last one, turn them just so. Check it out.
I think it's great.
And oh, what, you wanted to still dump some things?
Not bad.
Quite cool.
Yes.
Quite cool little spider right here. So there you go. Drex bed extender. We're going to run this. We're going to trail ride it like this. We're going to run this for some adventures. We didn't get this just for no reason, so our minds were somewhat, interlinked. But also, let us know in the comments, what other accessories do you want to see? Tracks in the future?
Yes. Someone comment tracks, please.
Fully enclosed. We have plans for winter. I think, Eric, both canvas
Okay.
and full hard door we'll try.
Sure.
See what's going on. Let us know, what else do you want to see? And guess what? Do you want to see another vehicle? Well, we do work at Polaris, and we do have some other vehicles. And we can probably secure those vehicles, can't we?
Probably.
Okay. Last thing for you guys. Come on back. Our new rear setup looks pretty cool. Quite cool.
It does.
Dude, with all of the glass and everything, I'm stoked on this. I cannot wait to get this on an adventure. However, it's not cool when you don't ride. I feel like we've been infringing this, Eric.
I think so. We need to get out.
We need to ride.
Yeah.
Next time we're filming, we have riding planned. Don't fear. But make sure on your own time, you're going out on the weekends once a month, once a whenever, and you're actually riding and not letting these things just sit. Take the family out, have an awesome time, make sure you're prepared, get yourself, look at other YouTube videos, figure out what you need, and go have an absolute blast. And give us a like, right? If you're liking the videos, I don't know if we've earned it yet. You tell us. Like the video. If you've watched this long, hopefully you do like the video. And join us for the next episode of Trail Talk. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.